What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Tuesday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. And a very good start to the week. 3-0. You know, baseball was good to us last night. We got breaks, okay? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that we were on the right side of a couple of hooks last night. The easiest bet of the day was Seattle. They came in with an easy win on the money line, but Brewers-Pirates, they scored 9 in a 5-4 win for Pittsburgh, and the Cubs and the Cardinals wind up going over 9 in an 8-2 win for St. Louis. So we get there 3-0, up 3 units for the day. So we start off the week very good, and we are now profitable for the month of June, which is good. So let's hope that we can continue with this. Unfortunately, what normally happens, good Monday, go 3-0. Be careful on this Tuesday. We haven't done one of these in a while, but it's going to be a totals Tuesday, and we're going to get involved with 3 baseball totals that I like. One quick little announcement. Not really an announcement, but I'm speaking to only a certain portion of the audience. The content creators, the guys who watch this for your own stuff because you need me to do the work for you. So you listen to what I'm playing and then fade or follow it and act like it's your own. There's a new angle coming, which I don't really understand. So I'm getting this now almost every day. Because I give everything away for free, and because we're up for June and the podcast is up over 10 units for the year, and we just wound up wrapping up an NBA year where we're up over 25 units. I'm getting all these people who are offering me places to sell my picks. I'm not kidding you. I'm getting it in my DMs consistently. Matt, we can make you a lot of money. Go ahead and join our new platform, our new, whatever it might be. We have handicappers from all over the industry, all joining. It's like, if you don't know anything about me, really, leave me alone, because you're not going to like what you hear back from me on this. And I get it. When you win 7 of 9 days, we've won 7 of the last 9 days. We've won over 8 units in just 7 of the last 9 days. And on one of those days, we wound up losing almost 5 units. So if I had just, gone flat on that day, we'd be way up. So we've done very well. So when that happens, people start talking and people start sharing the podcast. You guys are parlaying my plays again. Stop it, okay? On top of the fact, you love bragging to me that when you do that and I have to say don't do it, and you're like, oh, but Matt, I hit a parlay. I'm like, don't parlay my picks. But I will never sell my picks, okay? It'll never happen. I will not sell my plays, okay? If you see me selling picks, help me. I need money. I'm in trouble. Legitimately, I'm in trouble. That would be that's like me street walking. Okay? Just FYI. So, that's how bad it had to have been for me to sell my picks. Now, again, I don't think that everyone who sells picks is bad, okay? I do think there are a lot of scammers in the world who sell picks. The majority of them who sell picks are scammers. But there are some people that genuinely want to be compensated for their time, and they're good at gambling. So I don't mind those people, and I have friends of mine who are decent at it and will look to sell picks. They're good people. They're friends of mine. I like them. They do it the right way. The problem is, in order for you to make money by buying picks, you have to win so much that you're overcoming the juice. I tell you guys this all the time. If a bet is minus 110 and you're paying $100 for that play, the odds have completely changed. And over the long term, what do we always talk about? The price matters. And it's very difficult to win when you're paying heavy juice. So that's why it's not smart to buy picks. Aside from the person you're buying it from probably isn't the most upstanding of citizens. It's not just that. The other problem is you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball, making it even more difficult for yourself to win. So while you think this person's helping you dig out of a hole, I keep on telling you there is so much free content in the world that you don't need to do that. There are places that will take your money without even blinking an eye, and they give out both sides. So many scammers in the world, and you'll never know which side you're getting. I mean, you win 1, 2, 3 bets in a row. All of a sudden, you think you found this incredible handicapper, and you're giving it $500-$600 or more a month to buy picks. So don't buy picks, guys. Don't buy picks. Okay, I've got 3 baseball plays, all totals for us here coming up for today. More on that here in just 1 second. A reminder on the Paul Pierce jersey, we are rapidly approaching the giveaway in the first week of July. The Paul Pierce autographed, signed Paul Pierce Celtics jersey. To enter, you must be subscribed to the BettingPros YouTube channel and comment on this video, and you are in. Also, a reminder about the code we have available for Novig. If you're looking for a new sports book to play on, Novig is offering you up to a 50% off sign-up bonus. It is a peer-to-peer platform, legal in most states. You can get better lines or set your own lines, no commissions or hidden fees. And with the code DailyJuice, you get 50% off your first coin purchase up to $25 for their coin deposit system that does use real money to wager. Check it out by going to bettingpros.com/juice. That's bettingpros.com/juice. All right. So let's begin with the Mariners and the Twins again, okay? And you can bet money line if you want, but something is up with this number, and I can't really figure out why. -105 on Seattle. Now, we talked about the Mariners last night and just how hot the Mariners have been. They scored 11 runs yesterday, 11-2. So the Mariners, over their last 4 games, have scored 9, 7, 14, and 11 runs. They're killing the baseball. Cal Raleigh hit another home run. He's got 32 home runs before July 1st. I mean, he is on fire. Why are the Mariners dogs to Chris Paddock? Chris Paddock at home has a 3.03 ERA, a 1-3 record, a .230 opposing batting average, and 11 earned runs in 32 2/3 innings worth of work. Now, that's pretty good, but you look at the numbers, the team has lost 5 of his last 6 starts. Now, they won the last start 12-5, but he gave up 4 earned runs on the road to Cincinnati in 5 innings. Now, the offense came to life for him, but before that, 10-3 to Houston, 5-4 to Toronto, 2-1 to these Mariners, 7-2, and 5-1. So in Seattle, he went 8 innings, 1 earned run in a 2-1 loss to the Mariners. Now, Minnesota Seattle in that game threw Castillo, who pitched pretty well. 6 innings, 4 hits, 0 earned runs. So, I mean, you can come in here and play the under if you want. But I'm going to go again, much like I did yesterday. I'm going to go against this. The offenses, both of them, have seen these pitchers. They just saw them a little while ago. Now, it was 2-1. But this number, I mean, again, I like Seattle on the money line. But I think over 8.5 is also a decent look here for this. And I think if you look at just the offenses, again, Castillo on the road has been good, but he has a 4.59 ERA on the road, 2-2 record, an opposing batting average of 297. Like, that might be why, but I think he gives up runs. I think the Twins will score today, but I'm not going to bet against this offense for the Mariners for scoring more runs. The bats are too hot. It's only 8.5. Let's bet over. Over 8.5 for Twins and the Mariners at -105. Next game, it is Scooball Day. Now, if you want a 2-leg moneyline parlay, I don't mind a Tigers-Red Sox 2-leg moneyline parlay. I don't mind that today. I think the Red Sox will bounce back and they'll beat the Angels, and it's Scooball. And if he's not pitching against the Royals, we want to back Scooball as much as possible. Do you know what's wild? Luis Severino on the road has been awesome for the A's. I mean, awesome. He has a .93 ERA in 6 starts on the road this year for Sacramento Vegas, Oakland, whatever you want to call the A's. He's 2-0. Opposing batting average of 194. He's given up, get this, 4 earned runs in 38 2/3 innings worth of work. High. We know what Skubal does. I mean, it's Skubal. Skubal at home this year has a 1.88 ERA, a 6-0 record, opposing batting average of 208, 11 earned runs in 52 2/3 innings worth of work, and the team has won 3 in a row and only 1 loss going all the way back to the 27th of April. The team has lost 1 game in which he has pitched. 9-2, 4-1, 3-1. He lost 1-0 to Kansas City, then 5-0, 5-4, 6-5, 2-1, 9-1 over the last 9 starts for Skubal. It's ridiculous. I don't think the Tigers score much. 7.5 is the total. Let's bet the under. I think it's really possible given 4-1, 3-1 against Baltimore and Chicago. The Tigers scored 9 runs up against the Pirates and won the game 9-2. But, before that, 1-0, 5-0. I mean, the 4 games before the last start, all of them went under. I just think we ride it here. I don't mind Tigers on the run line. Again, I don't mind Tigers or Red Sox moneyline parlay with Crochet going for the Red Sox against the Angels and Skubal going for the Tigers. I don't mind that, but I think the safest bet is just to back the under. Under 7.5 for the Tigers and the A's here today at Detroit. And finally, we go with one more total, and we go to Arizona. Arizona and Chicago. Now, Arizona has received some really bad news. Josh Naylor is hurt his shoulder yesterday. We know that there's going to be some significant time for some really important Diamondback players. Corbin Carroll has a wrist fracture. How long is he out for? I don't know, but it looks like the Diamondbacks are going to wind up being sellers at the deadline. But Naylor was supposed to be one of the guys that would get traded, and his injury is significant. So that's a bad deal all the way around. So Suarez got hurt yesterday. Naylor got hurt yesterday. So what am I doing? Well, I'm backing it over. Why? Jordan Leisure going for the White Sox. At home, he has a 5.3 ERA, a 1-2 record, opposing batting average of 260, 11 earned runs in 18 2/3 innings worth of work. Before the 4-2 win in his last start up against the Blue Jays, 8-6, 12-2, 5-4, 7-5 losses for the White Sox with him on the mound. All those games going over. On the flip side, the Diamondbacks are throwing Ryan Nelson, who is okay overall, 4-2 with a 3.88 ERA, but he's going to go 5 innings, maybe. 9-5 win in his last start, 5-1 win against San Diego at home, 13-1 the loss to the Reds, 11-7 the loss to the Washington Nationals, a 5-0 win over Pittsburgh. He gave up 7 earned runs in that start against the Reds. The White Sox are a much better team at home, like most teams are, and they score more. Now, they lost 10-0 yesterday. They got housed by the Diamondbacks. But I think the Diamondbacks will score here today, and I think the Diamondbacks will give up a bunch of runs here today. Again, I'm a little surprised at the total here, but we're going to bet the over. Over for the Diamondbacks and the White Sox. Over 9 at -105. All right, so our plays here for us today on Tuesday, on a Totals Tuesday, Diamondbacks, White Sox over 9, Tigers, A's under 7.5, Mariners, Twins over 8.5. And again, I don't mind Tigers on the run line. I don't mind Tigers, Red Sox money line parlay. I have no idea who's starting for the Dodgers, but they're playing the Rockies on the road. So you can Dodgers run line. There's no prices at all, but Dodgers run line if you want that. You could do a Dodgers, Tigers, Red Sox money line parlay if you want to do that. A lot of ways to attack the board here today on a Tuesday. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.